Aloha, everybody, and welcome to Part 8.
This must be Eggman's headquarters!
The airbase!
How does the thing stay afloat? Doesn't matter. Let's take it down!
So, in keeping with tradition of the 3D games, this is another final level with Final as the name. We had Final Egg in Sonic Adventure, Final Rush, and Final Chase in Sonic Adventure 2. And with Sonic Heroes, it's Final Fortress. And does it deserve the title? Does it deserve the Final Fortress status? Oh yeah, this levels can be pretty tricky. Lots of bottomless pits, lots of specific grinding platforming, and lots of those giant freaking egg robots with the giant mallets. So it's a little bit of a trickier level than we're used to. But, you know, it's the final level. I wouldn't have it any other way. And it's a little bit tricky. It's one of the harder final levels in the entire 3D Sonic game series. Oh yes, and because so many people keep sending comments about it, I thought I mentioned this in Part 1, but clearly I did not. So I'm mentioning it now. When you do a Team Blast, there is a little bit of a charging, like a cool-off period. You saw it in the top right corner after I did my Team Blast. But when you're in this cool-off period, you can jump and use your tornado attack as Sonic. And he will do a new attack that he can't do otherwise unless he's in a cooldown mode from doing a Team Blast. So he jumps, he pushes the attack button, and then Sonic homes in on every robot in the area and pretty much obliterates them. Even the giant mallet-holding robots. So it's like a second Team Blast in a way. And a lot of people think it's a useful technique. I think those people are wrong! Here's the thing, guys. I don't use that ability ever. Because every time I've used it, it always got me killed. And I don't see why people enjoy that technique at all. Let me give you an example. One time I was playing through Robot Storm. I did the Team Blast, and Sonic ended up behind the box where the cannon comes out of. Then he fell to his death.
That's a self-destruct switch! Get on it! Press now!
Oh, but first, that's a self-destruct switch. They just said that.
It actually self-destruct! It's blown to pieces!
Wonder why it's self-destructed.
What? Anyway, with this section, you are grinding down the rails, and they are shooting giant fuck you lasers at you. And the big telltale sign of which rails they're going to be shooting at is that the rails will be electrified. Luckily, the electricity doesn't harm you, so standing on the electricity won't kill you or anything. But obviously, if you're on an electric rail, you want to get the hell out of the way as fast as you can, because big fuck you laser is going to hit you. For those sections, I would recommend holding the grind button down because you want to get down there as fast as you can. Even if you dodge some lasers, they're going to spam some more lasers later, and it's just a better idea to go down there as fast as you can. And what's up with the writing in this game? They make you hit a question mark bubble where all the characters will be like, hey, that's a self-destruct switch. I think we should jump on it. And then not seconds after doing it, they're all like, why did it self-destruct?
Got it!
Why did it do that? That's so weird! I didn't think it would do that. That's just kooky. With this section, there's a fan you need to turn on, and all three switches are hidden where the turrets are, so better start smashing them open. Or just Team Blast, because I was fed up. I was impatient. But speaking of that second Team Blast that Sonic does, it just, every time I do it, sometimes Sonic just, like, he gets stuck outside of the edge. And he'll just decide to stop moving at the edge, and he'll fall to his death. You won't believe how many A ranks I've lost just because I thought the Team Blast might have been useful in a pinch. But it's not! I hate that ability. That's why I don't do it. And, you know, I forgot to mention it in Part 1, but it's useless in my opinion. I'm better off not mentioning it. I know some people will be surprised that it's even a move, because I don't know how many parts in the game actually tell you about it. Or, you know, if the manual even does. Like, I discovered it purely by accident myself. But it's not a good effect. I don't like doing it. And it's killed me more often than I'd like to. And, you know, I just wanted to get this recording done as fast as I could. I didn't want to die. I didn't want any fucking things getting in the way. So screw that move. The second Team Blast always sends Sonic wherever, because it's not like the original Team Blast where they stay put and then the big cinematic happens with them twirling around on a blue background, you know? It's like Sonic goes wherever on screen that he is. And depending on where the robots are, like maybe there's a flying egg robot, like just sort of off from the platform. Sonic will home into him last, and then he'll fall into a pit, and there's really nothing I could do because the momentum's all fucked up. I hate the move. I don't do it for that reason. But I'm sure lots of people will disagree and say it's useful, but I don't think it's useful at all, so whatever. But yeah, this is Final Fortress, folks. It can be a little bit tricky. This is a lot harder with Team Dark because they have a lot more helmeted giant robots to deal with. I still have them too, but you know, you can always build up a Team Blast for those guys. And at least the platforms are big here, you know. It's not like Mystic Mansion's final room where they send a helmeted robot on you with a very small circular platform that you could easily fall off of.
There they are. Leave them to me, Sonic.
Have I mentioned the quotes are very repetitive? How many times have they said the same thing over and over again? There's a reason people remember, look at all those Eggman's robots, because they say it constantly. It's just a voice clip that won't go away. They feel the need to keep repeating it. This is the Duke Nukem of Sonic games, ladies and gentlemen. Only this game's funnier. Oh, I said it. Fuck Duke Nukem, piece of shit.
There's more?
I'm not saying the old Duke Nukem games weren't fun. I'm just saying I hate Duke Nukem's fucking one-liners. But I digress. We're not talking about Duke Nukem. That is it. That's the last of the robots. We're at the home stretch now, folks.
That was close.
That was one heck of a battle.
No problem. Piece of cake.
I wonder if it'll self-destruct.
Talk about humongous.
Wow! Odie managed to build something so big!
The egg carrier is nothing compared to this.
For those who didn't see Sonic Adventure, the Egg Carrier was Dr. Eggman's main battleship, and that's what they were referencing right there. So hey, the Egg Carrier was mentioned, yay! This whole final section is a grinding section, and you're just dodging big fuck you lasers, and you really have to move to the left for this part, because that's where the thing is guiding you, and if you keep grinding without moving to the left, you'll actually overshoot and fall off the edge and stuff. So hold on to that B button so you can go faster, especially when you come up to the Eggman eye cannon here, because if you're not going fast down the rail, you're going to get blasted off by that thing. So it can be a little bit tricky. I mean, you're holding left the whole time, constantly touching the jump button to move to the other rails, but if you keep mashing it way fast because you're in a panic, you're going to jump off the rails accidentally and fall to your death. And so, you know, keep your cool with that level. Just jump from rail to rail to rail. If you're on an electric rail, that doesn't mean you're dead yet. So just, you know, keep cool, people. Keep cool. With enough practice, you can get through the level, and you can get through the level without getting hit to have a key that will take you to the final Chaos Emerald, the 7th Chaos Emerald, which a lot of people seem to have trouble beating, but, you know. I honestly don't think it's that bad. I don't think any of these special stages are really that bad, and, you know, just because people on the internet in the comment section will constantly be like, "You're supposed to hold the button down, Clement! You're fucking playing this game wrong!" Yeah, well, I've gotten every single emerald I've attempted to get, haven't I? Except for the third one, but how could you argue with that, you know? But you could be getting the Chaos Emerald in, like, fucking 15 seconds if you knew what the hell you were doing. You suck at this game! You suck at this game, I say! Well, I'm sorry, kids. I mean, shit. That's like telling me I'm eating my food wrong. I'm still swallowing it and digesting it, am I not? So I like to spam the boost button. I don't like to hold it down. It wastes energy a lot faster. I don't think it, you know, lets me propel that forward that fast. That's how I see it. I might miss this Chaos Emerald, I might. But you know what? I'm fine playing the game the traditional way. I'm fine with that. Am I gonna get it? Am I gonna get it? Am I gonna get it? It's the final Chaos Emerald. Come on, come on. Yeah! Alright, folks. So throughout the Sonic playthrough, I got 5 of the 7. I missed the 3rd one, and I didn't even get to play the 6th one. We'll get them in the other playthroughs.
This time you won't get away!
Give it up! This looks like checkmate, Doctor!
Enough of this! Sonic, Tails, Knuckles! I'm gonna be your maker! I'll show you what real evil is!
Just say it. The Egg Emperor!
This is it, guys! Don't hold anything back!
Okay!
No worries!
Alrighty, folks, so now it's time for the Egg Emperor. He is the final boss, and he can be a little bit tricky. Constantly, when he's running away from you on the pathways, he's spamming his sword attack, which goes, you know, vertical, then horizontal, then vertical, then horizontal. And he has a very repetitive line that, as all Eggman boss fights should, where he goes, "Take this! Take this! Ha ha ha!" Seriously, I love Eggman. He's always got these lines that stick in your memory every game. Take this! Take this! Ha ha ha! Anywho, he always stops at the circular areas. He always stops at these platforms. And I would take out all the turrets. I would take out all the egg ponds surrounding him. And then it's time to switch to Tails, or any flying character really, depending on what team you are, and spam Thundershoot. Because Sonic doesn't have a very good chance of hitting this guy. He has a shield that even when you spam Tornado, he puts it up right fast and it's not really useful. So spam Thundershoot every chance you get to defeat Dr. Eggman here. Thundershoot is your weapon. Make sure it's level 2, obviously, because level 1 and level 0 Thundershoot don't damage him. But constantly spam level 2 Thundershoot, and it should be an alright fight. The tricky part is when you're jumping from ramps to ramp, like from ramps to platform, and you're making those leaps of faith that I just did right there, Eggman is still shooting his lasers at you, or his sword lasers at you, and you really got to time when you hit the ramps, because if he hits you in midair, you'll fall to the bottomless pit and die. So, like, I'm waiting to hit this ramp, because I don't want to go forward, get hit, and then fall into the bottomless pit. You know, I'm taking my time with this, with the ramp jumps. And if you're taking too long following him, he'll actually charge at you, much like the Egg Hawk does, where, like, if you stay where you are, he'll go away, but then he'll come racing towards you going, "Charge!" And that's unavoidable. It's really unavoidable. He'll hit you no matter what. And if you're in the air because you couldn't keep up with him, you hit a ramp, and he does charge, he'll knock you into the pit and kill you. So again, Thundershoot is your weapon to be. Watch when you're jumping off the ramps, and you should be pretty good. Don't use Sonic or Knuckles, just use Tails because Thundershoot is awesome. Bye, Eggman!
Defeated? Impossible! No!
All right!
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, the Team Sonic playthrough is over. We have beaten the game, and all is well in the world.
You're finished, Eggman!
The three of us are unstoppable! Great party, Eggman! Boy, talk about cutting it close. Not really. Come on, tell me you weren't scared. If it wasn't for us, you wouldn't have had a chance.
Well, maybe you're right. Thanks, Knuckles. You too, Tails. Later, guys. I'm out of here.
Wait up, Sonic! Get back here!
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the Team Sonic playthrough. So yeah, I wouldn't blame you if you skip right to the last story, which won't be uploaded for a while, but if you're watching this playthrough, you know, months after I finish Sonic Heroes, you know, I wouldn't blame you for skipping to the last story. The other three teams, except for Chaotix, pretty much go through the same stuff. Team Rose is the easy mode, so their levels are shorter, and you're going to miss out on Amy and Big's lovely dialogue. But Team Dark has Shadow and his whole, you know, how did you come back from the dead subplot and all that. And Team Chaotix have their mission-based gameplay, but I understand if you just skip from Team Sonic to the last story because they go through the same levels, they fight the same bosses. It could be a little bit repetitive, and this is why I'm still debating on whether I'm doing a 4th playthrough, because how much can I talk about with Sonic Heroes? But, yeah, that was Team Sonic. Hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, that's all I have to say. The next video I do will be the start of the Team Rose playthrough. I have guest commentators. My friends Ashley and Kelly are joining me for that one. It's going to be a girl power-centric playthrough. And that playthrough is going to be a lot shorter because obviously I'm not getting Chaos Emeralds, and Team Rose's levels are really cut short. They skip a lot of sections that Team Sonic and Team Dark go through. So it'll be a quicker, and hey, I have guest commentators that time. So it should be good. And yeah, this is the end of the Team Sonic playthrough, and we will end with Team Sonic's theme song. Their theme song that plays at the end of the credits is We Can, and it is performed by Tony Harnell and Ted Poley. So folks, see you in the Team Rose playthrough, or see you in the last story, whichever you go to see. Toodles!